Hi, welcome to yet another episode of Socio Ideologies with Ruku, best known as Socio Ideo with Ruku, a series that aims to prove how no reality truly fits an ideology. I am Ruku Miti, and this is a Girls of Voices production. In today's show, we're going to be discussing the topic in-laws. This is a very interesting topic because in every culture or in every household, there are ideologies surrounding in-laws or concerning in-laws. And as much as they may differ from one community to the next, you find that they have a lot of similarities within them. Now, when we're talking about in-laws, we're simply referring to extended family members either on the man's side or the woman's side. So basically, these are relatives by marriage. They come with the marriage. That's what I can say. And most of the times when we're talking about in-laws, we mostly look at parents or close relatives of your spouse. So the first ideology we're going to look at is the ideology which says that a mother-in-law and a son-in-law cannot sit together on the table and share a meal. They're not even allowed to eat in the same room. Now, some give the reason that it's because the son-in-law won't be able to eat comfortably. He won't be able to eat to his actual capacity. And then some simply say it's because it's disrespectful. But I feel like this is an ideology that needs to be reevaluated. And we look at the actual purpose, because the moment that one marries into the family, it then means he is a part of the family. Let's move on to a more controversial ideology. This ideology says that father-in-laws are supposed to first sleep with their daughter-in-laws and break their daughter-in-law's virginity before their son actually sleeps with his wife, in order to check if the daughter-in-law is good enough for his son. As much as it sounds bizarre, some cultures do follow it religiously. And the reason behind this is simply because the father knows best, and the father needs to check if the daughter-in-law is good enough for his son. From my understanding, intimacy is a two people's thing, and if he has already married her, then it means he knows and he understands that she is good enough for him. Why should a father then determine what's good enough for his son? Move on to another ideology concerning in-laws that exists in most societies, and this one is a big one. So there's this Shona saying which says, "Mukwasha muonde hapere kujikiwa." That simply means that as much as the son-in-law would have paid the bride price, gotten his wife, he is still expected to constantly take care of the in-laws. Is still expected to continuously channel out money to actually towards the in-laws, because they say that simply because he's a son-in-law, then he has to keep on cashing out on the in-laws. But this ideology needs to go, because isn't it we say the bride price connects the families together? So now if we then expect him to continuously take care of the in-laws family, and then expect him to also take care of his family, because now he has taken your daughter, he is starting his own family, and maybe on his own side of the family he's still taking care of other members, it becomes this financial burden on the son-in-law. Regardless of that, it makes marriage seem like a financial transaction. Let's move on to the final ideology of the day. This one, let's just call it family involvement. Now, there's this thing whereby family members from both sides of the married couple make themselves integral members of the marriage. So they also want to be decision makers within the marriage. Some parents even move into the marital home of their sons or their daughters simply because they want to run the daughter's life or the son's life. This usually happens with mama's boys, whereby the mother then moves in with the son and his wife because they want to still call the shots within the marriage. They even tell the daughter-in-law when to have babies, when not to have babies, how many babies to have. And the daughter-in-law is expected to serve all members of the family, even the youngest member. Now, this ideology simply needs to go, because when she got married to the family, she became a member of the family, not a slave. One of the best ways to actually deal with all those ideologies around in-laws: do not let your in-laws be decision makers within your marriage. If you're not yet married, then do not let society create your reality for you. Do not let society determine how your marriage should look like, but create your own reality and enter marriage understanding that no family and no marriage is exactly similar to the next. Thank you for watching Socio Ideo with Ruku. Join me next time as we continue to discuss various ideologies that exist within our societies but that are usually left unaddressed. I am Ruku. Until next time, goodbye. Thank you for watching this episode on in-laws. If you like me or what I was talking about, then do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Girls of Voices, Girls with a Z. You could also find us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The name still stands as Girls of Voices. Remember, girls with a Z. So soon after this episode, get easy, subscribe, like, follow.